Cardinals have 2 on with 1 away. And Ludwig hammers that one deep to right field. This is way back. Corey Hart looks up. Goodbye. Ryan Ludwig is finding his stroke. That is number 12. And just like that, the Cardinals are up 3-0. Boy, if Ludwig gets hot, look out. This outfielder is extremely shallow for the Cardinals. Kendall bounces one over short. And it hits Mike Cameron. Oh, man.
The runners have to go back now.
Everybody placed back where they started.
Except for Cameron.
Cameron is out. Kendall will be given credit for a hit.
They can't allow that to happen. That would have been a run.
3-0 Cardinals lead it. As Rasmus sends one deep to right, and it's 4-0 Cardinals. Colby Rasmus belts his 11th home run of the year.
Boy, all this talk about Albert Pujols, and the guys around Albert getting it done. The guy in front of him and the guy now behind him. Colby Rasmus with number 11 on the season. Yeah, extra innings.
Full count, 2 outs. A liner to left, a base hit, and this will score another run. Braun able to cut it off. Ryan scores. Rasmus into second with an RBI double, and it's 5-0 St. Louis.
Well, now at least you don't have to face Albert Pujols. I mean,
Jason Kendall at the plate with 2 on. To short. Ryan flips to second for 1, and a double play that ends the game. Ryan Franklin throws 2 pitches and finishes it off here tonight. The Cardinals win the opener. Adam Wainwright picks up his 9th win of the year. 8 1/3 of shutout baseball. Wainwright beats Gallardo 5-0. The Cardinals beat the Brewers in game 1. We'll take a timeout. Be back for Brewers Live, sponsored by Lincoln.
Here he goes. Hit and run is on. Out to left center field. Schumacher on his way to third. He's going to score and tie this game up. Brendan Ryan on his way to third. A triple and an RBI. Tied up at 1-1.
You're accusing me of being greedy. I wasn't even that greedy.
Wow.
And that ball just hit perfectly in one of those areas out in left center that it hit the side. A hit, you can take that responsibility away from you once you fall behind.
2-0, ripped fair. Cardinals have the lead. Pujols delivers. LaRue on his way to third base. He is going to be held up. It's an RBI double for Albert. LaRue slipped, dives back into the bag safely as Brendan Ryan scores the go-ahead run. 2-1 Cardinals. 0-1 pitch. Ludwig with a high fly ball into deep left center field. Cameron back. It's gone! 3-run homer for Ryan Ludwig. And the Cardinals lead it 5-1. Ludwig's 13th of the season, now with 45 RBIs. And these fans are stunned here in Milwaukee. Wow!
Pinheiro did an excellent job of not worrying about his run support, just control what he could.
Here's a ground ball. This could do it. Brendan Ryan. Gloves, throws. Cardinals take 2 of 3. Pinheiro, a complete game win, 5-1 this afternoon here in Milwaukee. What a story he's turned out to be. National and local level, with interviews and his time. Deep right field, and this one is gone. Number 33. Maybe that's my answer.
Yeah, I was going to think the same thing.
33 home runs for Albert Pujols.
88 RBIs. Both categories lead the major leagues, as well as runs scored. On base percentage and how many others. Good to see an opposite.
Will be in Philadelphia. Throw behind and got him. He did it again. Molina guns down Reynolds at first base.
Unbelievable, isn't it? Yadier now has 6 pickoff. Count gets up there. The hitter's average starts climbing.
And the 3-0 pitch. Pujols down the left field line. Out of here. Goodness. Another rocket off his bat. Albert Pujols with 34 home runs.
Dan, you sit there and you go, it's 3-0. Why in the world would you throw a strike? And then if you're going to throw one, why do you throw one to where he could pull it?
2 home runs for Pujols tonight. There they go, the 3-2. Ludwig, base hit into right. 2 runs will score. Pujols ends up at third base, and Ludwig continues with his hot pace. It's 4-0 St. Louis.
That's it, Dan. Just that, you know, a critical mistake for a pitcher, running the count full with 2 out.
Cleanup man Mark Reynolds due up first in the 9th. Stavanoa, left field, and a long one into right off of Big Mac land. Nick Stavanoa, his 2nd home run this season. Almost had enough to get into Big Mac land instead.
Almost is right, but a high towering fly ball to pad the lead to 6-0 behind Carpenter, and 70 games left to play after tonight.
He got him, and a strikeout from Mott. The Cardinals win it 6-1 and take game 1. Big night for Albert. Big night for the Redbirds. 6-1. Our final here tonight. Ludwig, a pair of RBIs, the 2 home runs for Albert Pujols, and the post-game show. U.S. Cellular Cardinals Live is next.
In the 8-hole, let's see if it comes back to bite him here. Instead of the 280 hitting Brendan Ryan, who's on deck.
Bouncing ball, that's a fair ball. The only person being bit, those wearing Diamondbacks uniforms. A double and 2 RBIs for the 8-hole hitter, the pitcher, Joel Pinheiro. St. Louis leads it 2-0. That'll make your mustache grow.
A run. The lone run for Arizona back in the 5th inning. Bouncing ball right to Pujols, steps on the bag with the tag. That is the ball game. The Gold Glover ends it. And the St. Louis Cardinals win this series 2-1. The first series after they host Major League Baseball's Chicago Cubs, the Houston Astros, and Cincinnati Reds, that they don't plan on stumbling at all in the second half. Yusmeiro Petit, a fine outing. It was wasted. He went 6 innings. He gave up 2 runs, struck out 6. Unfortunate. Gutierrez and Roush right behind him, but too much Joel Pinheiro.
In the stands, you would think rain is imminent, if not already fallen at the park.
And Keel will get down. Base hit, and the Cardinals lead it. Matt Holliday scores the first run of the night. Rick Ankiel delivers. That's good to see.
Yeah, how important for Rick to get a base hit.
Holliday. Holliday, little bloop into shallow right. That will get down. Drops in for a hit. His 2nd of the night. DeRosa will score from 2nd. Pujols thought about coming home. They make him make the throw. He's back to 3rd. And Matt Holliday, a couple of base hits, an RBI, and a run. 61. Ludwig add to it. 62. Holliday around 2nd, on his way to 3rd. And he is gunned down. He hesitated just a bit around 2nd base, and Ibanez throws him out at 3rd. He's been all over the place tonight. DeRosa, Pujols, Holliday, himself. And now Molina, broken bat. That drops in. Another run will score to make it 4-0 St. Louis. Ludwig comes in. Molina, his 34th RBI, 4-0 Cardinals. And Happ is thinking, you got to be kidding me.
Even DeRosa, the first hit of this inning, and there's 5 consecutive himself. You know, Billy Beane maybe didn't have quite the leverage.
And Keel smokes it right center, and Molina on his way to third, and Keel on his way to second. They'll wave him in, throw to the plate. He is there, and Ankiel winds up at third base. 5-0 Cardinals. Molina scores all the way from first base.
There's a better defensive player than Lugo.
Really?
Yes.
Lugo, left field. Will it carry out of here? It's gone. A home run for Julio Lugo, and it's 8-1.
Look at this lineup here today, and you wouldn't put Lugo as the first guy to hit a home run.
A triple tonight, and a home run for Julio Lugo. Hardy's prime cut of the game could be Ludwig, could be Cincinnati and Pittsburgh, 6.5 and 8.5. Another ground ball. This should do it, and the Cardinals win it. Convincing win in the debut for Matt Holliday in St. Louis, says he picks up 4 hits, 4 for 5, and welcome to the Redbirds, Matt Holliday. 8-1 our final tonight as the Cardinals pour out from the dugout. Well, stay with us. Much more to come. The postgame
league, the American League certainly does give you a little bit more options on what to do. I think likely a first baseman though.
Center field and deep and over the head of Kemp off the base of the fence. DeRosa's getting the wave around third. Relay to the plate by Furcal. It's caught by Loney. The run will score, and back to second safely is Holliday. Second and third, 2 down. And it's going to be an infield hit and an RBI for Lugo. And Keel will score. 2-0 Cardinals. Quality location. Grounded to short. Ryan to second, 1. Back to first. Another double play. Third of the night induced by Carpenter. Second time with Manny Ramirez batting. To the outside to the third base dugout as James McDonald comes into the game, the new pitcher for the Dodgers, taking over for Randy Wolf. Mark DeRosa, first pitch swinging high and deep, left center field, gone. Well, good guy in the clubhouse, 15.
We could be wild cards in the trade market.
And Keel yanks it into right field, a base hit. Holliday around third, and he will score without a throw. 4-1 Cardinals. Carpenter is out in the on-deck circle right now as Ryan has his 4th hit of the night. This one into right center. Molina's going to score. And Keel's getting the wave around third. And will score without a throw on a 2-run double that blows it open for the Cardinals. And in the game. And he will. The Cardinals, for the moment, moving to a tie with the Cubs atop the National League Central, pending the outcome of the Cubs game tonight. And Oral, Chris Carpenter, and you've got to admire what he did without his best stuff tonight.
He was battling the double play balls. He didn't abandon his 2-seamer when he needed to make a pitch.
1-1 to Ludwig. Up the middle, base hit. 1 run is in. Here comes Albert. He will score. Ludwig makes him pay here in the 6th.
Pick your poison.
Molina up the middle. One run in. Here comes another. Throw to the plate, not in time. Yachty delivers with 2 outs. 4-0 St. Louis.
Three singles on the night, but 2 of those well placed after 3 walks. And
Schumacher on deck. He started things off with a walk. Base hit left field. They will wave in Molina. The throw by Manny Ramirez not in time. 5-0 Cardinals as Wainwright delivers.
And that's why everyone was on the top step. I give them a lot of credit before we got the offensive help. This team did grind out their victories.
That's up the middle, another base hit. Brendan Ryan will score. Wainwright on his way to third, and Schumacher on base for the second time here in the 6th inning as the Cardinals have batted around. 6-0 St. Louis. So 2 outs, runners at first and third. DeRosa out to deep right field. At the track, at the wall, and it's gone. An opposite field 3-run homer for Mark DeRosa. His 6th on the year, 2nd in this series. And he finally picks up a base hit. This time it's a 3-run homer.
Combine his numbers with Cleveland and St. Louis. That's 19 home runs now for him. Is his bat come alive? He struggled this year as a pinch hitter.
And a ground ball. Brendan Ryan. Second on to first, double play. Cardinals win it 10-0, and they take game 2. And have earned at least a split in this series. Joel Pinheiro goes tomorrow. Big hit in the game. Ludwig with the bases loaded back in the 6th. To bust open a scoreless game. And we'll have all the highlights and reaction from the Cardinal clubhouse coming up on U.S. Cellular. Cardinals Live. The 3-2 pitch. Rasmus breaks his bat. This game is tied with a single by Colby. Ludwig scores, and it's 1-1. First and third with 1 out. Ludwig base hit in the left. We are tied.
Now go win it.
Molina, little floater into right. Diving catch to save the game. What a ball. 2-2. Base hit into right field. Ludwig again. Here comes Manny. Throw to the plate is there, and he got him! He got him! Ramirez gunned down at home plate. This time, Ludwig gets his man. And he keeps it 2-2. What a ball game.
In the zone, preferably away.
The 3-2 to Albert. Into center field. And the Cardinals win it. Gets over the head of the center fielder. A rocket off the bat of Pujols, and the Cardinals win it. 15 innings tonight. And he sends us home Thursday morning.
Challenge him with a fastball, and Kemp actually came in on the ball. I don't think he was going to catch it either way, but he misplayed it on top of it.
What a tremendous victory for the Cardinals tonight.
Great game, great.
Let's hope he decides that St. Louis is the right place for him. Holiday down the right field line. Pence is back, and this one is gone. This guy is unbelievable. A new month, same old Matt Holiday. second home run as a Cardinal. 1-0 St. Louis.
Played 9 games as a Cardinal. He's got a 9-game hitting streak, 18 hits during that time, 9 RBIs, 2 home runs, but 6 doubles.
At first and third for Michael Bourne. And Bourne hits it to Albert. He'll come home, and now they've got him in a rundown. Quintero is in a rundown. Pujols cuts off Carpenter, and quickly back to the bag at third. They finally get it done. How about Albert taking charge there and stepping in front of Carpenter in the hot box?
Well, he's doing what he's supposed to do. That was not a good rundown play. They got their man, but in shape for tomorrow. See, they pitched 2 or 3 days in a row.
Holiday, left center, to the track, to the wall. It is a home run. Holiday, his second of the night. This guy's something else.
No 4 for 4, but I guess we'll take the 3 for 4 with a pair of home runs. And that is a big, big insurance run. And now we'll get the curtain call.
Here's Hunter Pence. Carpenter has had his number. First pitch in the air. Shallow left. Lugo wants it. Cardinals win it 3-1. A gem by Carpenter tonight. He goes all the way.
What a great ball game. Great starting pitching and all the pitching you need, and then all the offense from Holiday.
Post-game show is coming up. The home team has won the last 11 in this series between St. Louis and Houston. Holiday, welcome to the Gateway City.
Consistently to move it, a fastball inside so it gets you out of way with a changeup.
Ludwig, left field, well hit, at the wall, gone, home run, off the facade, beyond the left field wall. Ryan Ludwig, the National League's Player of the Week and month, which was announced earlier today, hits his 18th home run and his 67th RBI.
And Dan, that's a prime example. We just talk about fastball command.
Weeks after the break for the Cardinals, it really gets a lot better coming up as Ludwig hits another one deep right center, and that's off the wall. Holiday was at second base, and he's being waved in. Holiday on his way to the plate, and better touch home plate. He does. And he scores to make it 3-2. The throw is on line. He's out.
Yeah, that's very interesting to see because, as you said, he actually.
And Keel delivers with a base hit out to left. This game is tied at 3-3 as Rick delivers on an 0-2 pitch. And he picks up his 31st RBI. We're halfway to 6, and 6 is a serious number when
there. Not the swiftest of feet to left.
And there he goes into left center field. That ball will drop, and Pujols will score. Matt Holiday delivers, and the Cardinals take the lead. It's 4-3. Holiday picks up the RBI, his 11th. He has a run scored tonight as well. And it's 4-3.
That changeup.
And a 1-2 pitch. Pujols out to center field. It's well hit. Pagan back, he'll look up, and this ball is gone right by the apple. And Pujols finally gets his home run. Number 35. He's a triple away from the cycle. And he's driven in 93 on the year, and it cuts the lead to 7-5.
Now we want to see the protection as Holiday can.
A 3-2 pitch on its way. Lugo drives it into left center field. Cuts the lead to 1. Julio Lugo on his way to second base, and Keel scores. It's 7-6. And now you have a situation with nobody out. You can sacrifice here and give the Cardinals a chance. 3-2 pitch. Base hit into right field. Here comes Lugo. Here comes a throw to the plate, and this game is tied. They do it against Rodriguez, and Schumacher comes through. 7-7 here in the ninth.
The only spot in the order that has not been on base for the Cardinals.
And DeRosa is hit by a pitch, and a run will score, and the Cardinals have the lead 8-7. And Keel scores, and DeRosa gets the RBI truly the hard way.
Yeah, and hopefully he's okay.
0-2 pitch to Albert. Pujols, left center field. It's well hit, and it's gone! Grand slam for Albert. His second home run tonight, his 11th career grand slam. You don't fool him twice.
5 RBIs, 2 home runs, 97 RBIs on the year, and what a big win. And somehow I feel like there's not going to be much traffic
in the last 3 innings. Fly ball into right. This should do it. And the Cardinals win it 12-7 in 10 innings tonight here in New York. Huge night for Albert Pujols. A couple of home runs, a grand slam. Hugs Mark DeRosa. Took one off the elbow. The go-ahead run. And the Cardinals win it. And a huge win, Al, here on the road.
Well, outstanding effort. They played a hard 9, and it paid off through 10.
Coming up, it's the post 4-hit nights. Holiday breaks his bat. LaRoche backhands, won't get it, and scoring on the play, Colby Rasmus to make it 1-0. Rasmus never hesitated on his way to third, comes around to score, and the Cardinals have the lead here in the 5th.
Well, Colby got a good read on it and career for the Cardinals in grand slams.
And here's a 2-2. Pujols rips it down the left field line. Fair ball into the corner it goes. 2 runs will score. Here comes Rasmus. He will score easily. And Albert Pujols with 1 swing of the bat. Now with 100 RBIs here in this 2009 campaign. RBIs 98, 99, and 100.
What happens between now and the end of the season?
Off the glove of Franklin. To first, and they get him, and the Cardinals take game 2. Sets up a possible sweep tomorrow afternoon. The Cardinals win it 5-3. The final here tonight. Big night once again for Albert Pujols. Stay with us. U.S. Cellular Cardinals Live is coming up. A 3-2 pitch to Pujols. Here it comes. Runners go. Off of Bailey. With a rocket hit by Pujols. And they throw it away. 1 run is in. That's Schumacher. Here comes Brendan Ryan. Pujols on his way to third base. And he is in there, and it's 2-0 Cardinals. An absolute rocket off his bat.
The Reds are hoping it went off his shoe. And the way it sounded from here,
Strikes. Runner at third is Albert Pujols. Holiday drives it into right center field. And a diving catch that's dropped, so no catch. Tavares can't come up with it. Holiday winds up at second base. Pujols scores to make it 3-0.
He caught it, but then when he hit the ground, the ball bounced out ever so quickly. And good work by our first base umpire to hustle out there, and even in September, just trying to get you to postseason, knowing they won't be eligible.
There it goes. 38 for Albert Pujols. 38 home runs, no doubt about it. 4-0 Cardinals, and he's 2 for 2.
Albert with 2 hits tonight. That was the total he had in his last 20 home plate appearances.
Here's a 2-1 pitch to Dickerson. Ground ball. Albert has got it to Franklin. Another save. Another Cardinal win. Cardinals win it. Now 64 wins this season. And possibly a 4-game lead in the Central. 3-hit night for Matt Holliday. 5-2 the final tonight. Post-game show coming up. Home run and 3 RBIs. Wainwright, Schumacher, and Rasmus for the Cardinals. Adam drills it out to deep left field. His second home run of the season. How about that? The pitcher goes deep. Adam Wainwright to make it 1-0 Cardinals.
Second home run this season for Adam, his 5th of his career. And Latos has given up now 7 home runs in his brief major league career. So it's a difference in getting that. Well, part of the problem
That's ridiculous.
Is one of the biggest injustice of all-time voting.
Base hit into right. Here comes Yadier Molina. Venable to throw. No, he won't even throw. Yadi will score 3-0 on a 2-out RBI single by Brendan Ryan.
How important for me.
A 3-2 pitch to Matt Holliday with that quiet look that he's got up there, and that's a base hit. 1 run is in. Here comes another. And the Cardinals lead it 5-0. Matt Holliday makes them pay. 19 RBIs for Holliday this season, and he comes through with the bases loaded.
19 is a Cardinal, 2 more for 73 is a total. And pretty good players are only going to help them win.
Base hit, left field. Albert coming home to the plate, cut off. And Pujols will tag home plate just to make sure. 6-0. Another run scored for Albert Pujols. Another RBI for Ludwig. Now with 74. 6-0 Cardinals.
And there's another.
Pressing a little bit too, just trying to impress a new city and a franchise. As DeRosa hits it out to left center field. That'll get down. Gwynn cuts it off before it goes to the wall. Holliday will score. And that makes it 8-0 Cardinals on the RBI by Mark DeRosa. Boy, did he need that.
64th RBI, and costly loss, 3-0 to the Mets.
In the air, right center. This should do it. Cardinals win it. Win number 65. And the Cardinals do it in convincing fashion here tonight. 9-2. Adam Wainwright, a 14-game winner. Contributions up and down this lineup. The Cardinals turned 3 double plays this evening. 9-2 our final post-game show coming up. Goodbye. I'm out of the way. As Pujols hits it into deep right field. To the track, to the wall, and it's off the wall. Rasmus on his way to third. He will score, and this game is tied up at 1-1. Colby was already around second base and didn't even know if that was going to be caught or not. It goes off the wall, a deep fly ball off the bat of Albert Pujols, and we're tied on the season, and 74 driven in. Overall hitting .323. Holliday rips it into left center field. To the track, to the wall, and it's gone. Albert Pujols gone, and so did Mr. Holliday. Cardinals on top. His 5th as a Redbird. 3-1 St. Louis. Oh-2 pitch. In the air to center field. That'll drop. And a run will score. Lugo will score. And the Cardinals add on to their lead. It's 4-2. The center fielder stayed back on that. It looked to be maybe a catch. Time would be one where that's not measured with a stopwatch. Here's a base hit into left field. Gets down. Throw to the plate. Cut off, and the Cardinals add to their lead. It's 5-2. Skip with a couple of RBIs tonight, now with 30 on the year.
From DeRosa, but that's his strength. He's got to keep doing it.
Base hit into left. Ludwig to third. Ludwig will score. And the Cardinals add to their lead. It's now 6-4 St. Louis. Big run scored by Ludwig and driven in by DeRosa. And
we're huge.
He's been so good this year. In the air, left field. And the Cardinals win it 7-4. Matt Holliday, another home run here tonight. Albert Pujols contributed as well. Ryan Franklin, a familiar scene with Yadier Molina, the back end of games. The Cardinals win it by the score of 7-4. They can sweep the Padres tomorrow afternoon. The postgame show with Jim and Ricky is coming up next.
Of 100 runs batted in. There it goes. Deep left. Kiss it goodbye. We are tied. Number 39. And 105 runs batted in. Albert touches them all.
Well, he was 31 points behind in the batting race.
11 in his last 20 games. He tags that one deep to right. Forget about it. This is way back. Gone. A home run. A two-run shot for Ankiel. An absolute no-doubter, and St. Louis has the lead. His 9th home run. He hit some absolute tape measure shots. This one deep into the bleachers.
Well, like we were saying, Steve, they need to shorten up and just try and make contact. And I think they should not try and do it all by themselves and hit a home runs until you're Rick Ankiel and you hard up. Now they're finally going to the off speed in the dirt.
He went. Down he goes. He offered at it at 95. Carpenter strikes him out on the swing and miss. His 7th K tonight.
Outstanding signs from the Card, but they concentrated right down to the last out and won the game.
Got him. He struck him out looking. He humped it up to 96. Look at the emotion there from Chris Carpenter. He strikes out 2 with a man at second. Run against Franklin. High fly. Well struck. Backing up Rasmus on the track almost. He will make the catch. And that will do it. St. Louis hangs on and beats the Dodgers 3-2. And Blake just missed it.
He just missed it, but I think there was a little wind also knocking that ball down. That big flag does not whirl like that very often.
Dominated by fine pitching.
Well, Charlie Hager on the Dodgers side gave them a great outing, gave them a shot to win the game, but the possible Cy Young Award winner on the other side.
Fastball, and that's whacked into left center field and deep. On the run is Kemp and Ramirez. It will land between them. Manny picks up the ball. Rounding third is DeRosa. The throw to the plate is going to go to the backstop. and over to third goes Molina as the Cardinals lead 1-0. Manny Ramirez and Matt Kemp converging in deepest left. 2-2. Fastball whacked into center. Base hit. Scoring is Molina. Stopping at second is Wainwright. And the Cardinals lead 2-0. And the batter will be Julio Lugo. So Ryan says thank you after being congratulated. There goes Pujols. And it's a strike. The throw down gets away. Shallow right center. And Albert Pujols is going to third. Boy, what a surprise. Pujols going on a 3-0 pitch. So Tony trying to pull a rabbit out of a hat on the right. And a high fly ball to Matt Kemp. He's going to catch it. But Pujols is going to tag up and come in. And the Cardinals take a 3-2 lead. So Albert Pujols stealing on a 3-0 pitch. Got a bonus on the overthrow and comes home on Holiday's fly ball. He's something. And a drive into shallow left field. Moving over is Holiday, and that's it. The Dodgers leave the tying run at second, and now you can hear it. The noise of the Rockies and the noise of the Giants. Cardinals 3 runs, 7 hits, no errors. Dodgers 2 runs, 4 hits, 3 errors. Albert Pujols beats the Dodgers with a stolen base. What a story. So the Dodgers now lead the Rockies by 3.5 and the Giants by 4.5.
Plug that gap out in left center.
Maybe better this time. Deep left field. To the wall. Grand slam for Brendan Ryan. 4-0 Cardinals. Brendan Ryan, his second home run of the season, a grand slam.
I think it's safe to say his first career grand slam, and look at how happy he is. You know, doing a big part to a victory, and he just did with the strikeout.
So 3 pitches, the strikeout, and the Cardinals take game 1 of this series. And it's win number 70 for the Cardinals. They are now 70-53. Brendan Ryan with the grand slam tonight. The Cardinals win it 5-1. Post-game show. First and second for Holiday, who's hitting .402 with the Cardinals. Hits it into deep center. Gwen is back. He'll look up, and it's gone. Cardinals lead it 3-0 on a Matt Holliday home run. Holliday, home run number 6 with the Cardinals. RBIs 24, 25, and 26. 3-0 St. Louis.
Oh, Weaver's best friend, the 3-run home run.
It becomes a little bit more urgent for Smoltz to have a good start.
No problem. I'm really talking about.
Oh, what a play by Brendan Ryan. Remarkable play by the Cardinals shortstop. Let's hope he didn't hurt himself. My goodness, what a play from number 13. Count of 1-2 here on Colby Rasmus. He flied out his first time up. And he hits it into deep right center field. Gwynn back, looks up, and goodbye. Home run for Colby Rasmus. Over the beach in right center field. And into the bleachers. Colby with number 13 and his 41st RBI. Long home run, and it's 4-0 Cardinals.
And the great series in St. Louis. 500, 7 for 14, and capped off with the game winner. A walk-off home run.
I believe only a game back of Chicago. There's a base hit into left. Jose will wave him in. The throw to the plate, not in time. Schumacher on his way to second, and he is safe. It's 5-0 Cardinals. Martarosa scores the 5th run.
Foul.
And here comes a 2-1 pitch. Hit in the air out to deep center. To the track, to the wall. The Cardinals have another home run. It's a long one off the bat of Rick Ankiel. Dead center field and over that 396 sign. His 10th of the season. And the Cardinals lead it 6-0.
Make a real difference. All of a sudden you get him swinging like he did a year ago. Hitting the home runs on a more frequent basis. And
1-1 pitch. Kuzmanov in the air to center, and this will do it. The Cardinals win it 7-0. And depending on what you follow, it's win number 10,000. So Matt Holliday, a big.
Cardinals loaded the bases with nobody out. And there's a base hit up the middle. Smoltz being waved around third. Gwynn makes a throw towards the plate. And the Cardinals take a 1-0 lead on a Brendan Ryan RBI single.
well, hopefully that running takes a little bit out of the old man. That's pitching today for the Cardinals. Smoltz running down the first base line, running to second base, and then scoring on that base. But I don't have to tell these Cardinal hitters that. They're a patient team. They know what they're doing.
Line just out of reach of Kuzmanov and into left field. Ryan is in. Pujols to the plate. He will score. It's a two-run single for Ryan Ludwig. And he's now been a four-run inning.
And the workload continues to go up for Cesar Carrillo.
High and deep right field. Venable back, and Pujols hits his 40th of the season. Fifth 40-homer season in the career of Albert Pujols. And it's 5-0 Cardinals. The strikeout of Cabrera ends the game, and the Cardinals win it 5-2. And St. Louis takes 3 of 4 in this series. (5-2) St. Louis, the final, as Ryan Franklin does close it out for his 32nd save. And John Smoltz, a winner in his first Cardinals start. We will take a timeout, and we'll come back to wrap that.
In the major leagues that's had at least 20 at-bats against Rodriguez.
That's chopped left side. Fair ball into the corner. Brendan Ryan on his way to third. Oquendo waving him in. Relay by Tejada, no throw. Albert drives in the first run of the game, and it's 1-0 St. Louis. And Albert's saying, Dan, Al, keep telling me those numbers. I'm going to change them real quick.
Well, we hope so. Now, he did have a 2 home runs, 7 RBI a game against do that close enough to get him to swing it, but if you miss it, Trevor Miller comes in.
3-2, he got him. A strikeout. His 5th of the night. Another masterful performance by Adam Wainwright.
Dangerous hitter, but Franklin usually with great command, keeping balls out of the middle of the plate.
Lee, right center. That'll stay in the park, and the Cardinals win it 1-0. Ryan Franklin gets the save. Wainwright the win. The Cardinals, their 73rd win of the season. 1-0 the final here tonight as they take game 1 of the series. Long fly ball out off the bat of Carlos Lee. What a ball game here tonight. U.S. Cellular Cardinals Live coming up. 1-0 our final.
A point of being too aggressive.
82 pitches on the night, and Green hits it out to deep left field, to the wall, and it's gone. It's a home run. Pinch hit home run for Green, and this game is tied 2-2.
for Cleo Green. Battling something he would get very upset with you.
Pujols, left field, game winner! Just to the right of Big Mac Land. The Cardinals win it. Albert hits another, number 41. Boy, they're having some fun here in 2009. Albert Pujols, the game winner.
Crowd asked for it. He delivered.
7 of the 18 have been hit with the Cardinals. Runners at first and second for Matt. Holiday cranks one out to deep left field. To the track. To the wall. Out of here. Into the bullpen. Matt Holiday. 8th Cardinal home run. Redbirds their first lead. 3-1 St. Louis.
Far off the plate he is, so set up outside.
And he hits it in the air out to deep right. Ludwig is back near the wall, and he's got it. Ludwig almost ran out of real estate. Right again, chance at a big inning here for the Cardinals.
Talk about it, but Washington, worst defense in the National League.
The 2-2. Rasmus, deep right field. At the wall, goodbye. Over the bullpen. One of the longest home runs to right field this year. Off the bat of Colby. The second 3-run homer for the Cardinals tonight.
That was a blast. That's the farthest ball I've seen here at New Busch Stadium to right field. 14th home run. And now
digits. Brendan Ryan off with a pitch. He's hit first. There he goes. And Albert hits it out to deep center field. To the track, to the wall. It's off the wall. Albert on his way to second. Brendan Ryan will score. And the center fielder, Willie Harris, is still on his knees out there. He finally gets up, and it's 9-3 St. Louis. RBI number 109 for Albert.
Willie Harris played that ball very awkwardly.
A 1-2. Broken back. Pujols is there. The Cardinals are 21 games above the 500 mark. They win it 9-4, 76 and 55. Rasmus and Holiday go deep tonight. Mitchell Boggs his second win of the season. The Cardinals roll here in game 2. Potential sweep tomorrow with Wainwright on the mound. 44,000 plus. They'll head home happy. 9-4 the final post-game show coming up. We
sure have. Games that they were not capable of winning they're winning now.
Albert left field gets underneath it, but did he get enough? To the wall. Gone. Pujols with number 42. 111 RBIs for Albert Pujols. Cardinals get on the board, and it's 3-1. A high, towering blast from the big slugger, Albert Pujols.
Well, we talked about it, that Loopers now allowed 33 home runs. And we'll see if this pitch.
Rasmus, base hit into right. Holiday being waved in. The throw by Garrett. To the plate, it's cut off, and the Cardinals have cut into the lead. 3-2. The rookie 2 for 2. Chance here for Yachty to tie it up or put the Cardinals on top. He does. Base hit into center. Ludwig coming in. He will score. This game is tied up. Thanks to Molina, it's 4-4. They walk Colby, and Yachty made him pay.
Well, they've been looking for a great start with his new ball club. He's their pitcher of the month for July.
Schumacher, the runner at second. Drill, left center. Has a chance to lead the park on the first pitch, and it does! A 3-run homer! Matt Holliday! And a swing and a miss, and the Cardinals win it. 7-6, they hold on. Matt Holliday, a big 3-run homer. The Cardinals are now 78 and 55 on the year. Holliday, the 3-run
muscle there. His command is not where he wants it to be.
Schumacher out to left, base hit. 1 run is in. Here comes another. The throw by Braun is cut off. What a job to read it off the bat by Brendan Ryan. Braun tried to deke him. It didn't work, and the Cardinals have a lead. It's 2-1 on the great hustle by Brendan. Fell behind 1-0. They now have the lead. Then next to Albert. And Pujols hits it high in the air out to right field. This should be caught. No, it drops. It's a ground rule double, and 2 runs will score. Catalanato couldn't get there. And Pujols adds to his ridiculous numbers with the bases loaded. For the Milwaukee Brewers.
Darvison. Saw him last night, the former Cardinal farmhand.
0-1 pitch, and that is ripped off the glove of the third baseman, McGee, into left. Holliday comes through. 5-1 Cardinals.
The 90th RBI for.
2-1 pitch to Yadier Molina. And Yachty hits it high in the air out to deep right center field. And that hops over the wall. It's a ground rule double. And Keel will score to make it 8-2. And Molina picks up the RBI. His 45th as the fireworks go off. But hey, it's only a ground rule double. A little premature.
Well, it was half the fireworks display. They're just underway out in L.A. facing Arizona.
Base hit down the right field line. This will make it 9-3 Cardinals, and Keel scores easily. Molina trots into second base with a double. Yachty with his second double, and both have been to right field. And it's a 3-hit night for Molina. The Cardinals with 15. Ground ball, this should do it. The Cardinals will go for a sweep tomorrow afternoon. 10-3 our final tonight. Redbirds pick up the win. Carpenter gets another win. A shade him a bit to the right side. The 1-1 pitch. He hung that one down the left field line, and that ball is fair and off the wall. A 2-out double by Ludwig to make it 2-0 Cardinals.
Big pick-me-up for Ludwig right there, picking up Pujols and Holliday and driving Rasmus in from third for the second.
And some of the signings were questionable, no doubt. Jason Kendall for $60 million. Hit it at deep center. McCutchen is back to the wall. He'll leap, and it's gone. A home run to center field by Matt Holliday. He's hit another. Number 11 with the St. Louis Cardinals, and Holliday picks up his 38th RBI, and the Cardinals have the lead 3-0.
22nd overall home run, 92nd
home run yesterday. It's now 11 with 38 RBIs, and Ludwig smokes one out to deep center. McCutchen is back to the wall, and it's gone. The Cardinals go back-to-back. Ludwig with number 19. He has a double and a home run tonight, and a pair of RBIs. 4-0 Cardinals.
And they say if you hit them to center field, they earn them.
Near left center, and he could pull one. Be perfect down the line. He won't need to. That's a base hit. Pujols can walk on home. DeRosa with his first RBI of the night and first base hit. 5-0 St. Louis.
Maintains that same swing all the time, but now there he needs to remind himself.
1-1. Pujols down the left field line. Did he get enough? It's gone! Home run for Pujols. He's done it again at PNC Park. 22 home runs, and the Cardinals go back on top with his 43rd of the season, and it's RBIs 114, 115, and 116. 8-6 Cardinals.
Only question.
The 1-0. And Ludwig smokes it out to deep center field. McCutchen back, looks up, out of here! A 3-run homer for Ludwig. A 5-hit night.
And it's his first of his career, a 5-hit night. And 5 RBIs on the night.
First career 5-hit game for Ryan Ludwig. Double in the first, homer in. And this has popped up. DeRosa is over. It's playable. He's got it, and the Cardinals win it. 14-7, our final tonight here in Game 1. And a 5-hit night, 5 RBIs for that man, Ryan Ludwig. More coming up. It's the postgame show next on Fox Sports Midwest. And much of the summer, they travel with him.
Homeschooled.
Yeah, and Pujols does it again. Left center, goodbye. Long home run off his bat. And Albert Pujols with 45 home runs cuts the lead to 3-2.
I hope Ken Maka just doesn't have a memory. He just races all those swings and hits against David Weathers. He's a 19-year vet, and David is just a really wonderful guy, and he loves. I guess you're right. You remember a guy that was a teammate, let alone somebody that.
Holiday in the air to center field, to the track, to the wall, out of here! Matt Holiday, a 2-run homer, and the Cardinals go on top.
Dan, it's not over yet, but you remember what I told you?
And you were right.
It's not over yet. But Holiday, and he had big pitches. And here'll be that curveball, and you see Molina saying, don't be afraid to bounce it. He hangs it, but it's a line drive out.
And it's caught by DeRosa, and the Cardinals have taken the first 2 in dramatic fashion here in game number 2. As Matt Holiday hits a 2-run homer off of Trevor Hoffman, and the Cardinals win it 4-3. And the Redbirds pick up win number 83. They're now 83-57. The Brewers drop to 66-72. And the Cardinals. Base hit on an 0-2 pitch into right. 1 run in. Pujols being held up. He'll run through the sign, and he will score to make it 2-0. Ran right through the sign of Jose Oquendo. Thankfully he did. Cardinals lead it 2-0.
Well, Albert just wanted to make sure that Holiday got over the century mark. And
Tigers back in 07. 1-2 pitch. Ludwig up the middle. Base hit. 1 run is in. Here comes another. 4-0 St. Louis. Ludwig delivers on a 1-2 pitch.
89 RBIs now for Ludwig. And Velasco almost throwing too many strikes, Dan. Yeah, the one that he really liked.
He liked.
He really liked him.
The 2-0 pitch, and Lugo lifts it in the air. Left field to the wall. Leaping catch by Coughlin. Takes the hit away and fires it back into the infield. A fantastic play by Chris Coughlin. Lugo, right center field. Long way to go for Maben. He won't get it. Drops in for a base hit. Schumacher being waved in. Relay to the plate. He is safe, and this game is tied. 6-6. Julio Lugo.
We're always talking about Holiday and DeRosa.
Holiday, deep left field, to the wall, off the top of the wall. A double from Matt Holiday. 8-6, Cardinals.
Third RBI of the game. Went off the wall. So a 2-run lead for Franklin, and maybe Kobe can make it more. Might be doing him a favor throwing him raw speed pitch.
Colby Rasmus high in the air, deep right field, to the track, to the wall. Oh yes, it's gone just over the wall, and a 3-run homer for Colby Rasmus. Boy, he hit that a mile high and just got over the wall.
And now they're making a pitching change.
And a ground ball, too short. Ryan underhands to Skip, and the Cardinals win it 11-6. The record is 85-60. Coming up, U.S. Cellular, Cardinals Live. Big night for the Cardinals as they take game 1.
I think everybody would be real happy, but Bradley's had a tough time staying healthy, tough time staying happy. Soto grounds it to third. 5-4-3 double play. Chris Carpenter's out of the inning. Come back and chat with Tony La Russa with us on Fox on their pass patterns.
Oh, it must be Saturday.
High drive left field by Ryan to the track. At the wall. Up and out. Over. And Scales put it out. Bouncing ball. That's what the Cardinals fans wanted. 6-4-3 double play.
I'm thinking maybe Cy Young for that man. Been on the bench all day. Giovanni Soto was the starter, so he's still cold.
Base hit, Cardinals win.
Good defensive play by the third baseman.
Holiday, little floater out to center. That drops in for a hit. The Cardinals have an early lead. It's 1-0. Matt Holiday returns to Denver, and here in game 2, he picks up the base hit and RBI. 1-1 the count on Molina. Molina, base hit into right. Holiday being waved in. Here comes a throw from Hop to the plate. Not in time, and Yadier Molina delivers. 3-0 Cardinals here in the first with a 2-out base hit from the Cardinal catcher.
Strong performance as well as Jimenez.
Jason LaRue, high fly ball, deep left field. Did he get enough? It's out of here! The Cardinals go on top. LaRue with just his second home run of the year, and it's 4-3 St. Louis. Filling in for the injured Yadier Molina, Jason LaRue puts the Cardinals on top here in the 7th.
What was your reference?
1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs, runner at second. Ludwig out to left. It's well hit, and this ball is gone over the wall. A 2-run homer for Ryan Ludwig here in the 9th. 6-3 Cardinals.
A little bit more of a smile in that dugout now. And
Olwine to Stewart. Ground ball. Lugo's there. Franklin over. Touches the bag, and he's got it. And the Cardinals are the 2009 National League Central Division champions.
And this is the way they wanted to do it, on the field. And how about the LaRue being the big hero?
It took 3 hours and 4 minutes. Adam Wainwright gets the win. And the Cardinals win the National League Central Division.
8th division title for Tony La Russa in his 14 years in St. Louis.
You see Jim Hayes there. He'll visit with